much the not how the Shuang Yu comes into this and if it's going to be played better. They may be predicting the jungle to go up to the clash lane this time around, and maybe they'll probably try and get a counter to that, because that's really where it fell, right, in the early game.
Yeah, for sure. They need to have a much better game. Like starting like the first 3 minutes, 4 minutes, let him farm so that he can actually stay in the lane. But in this mid lane, he's taking a lot of damage.
Yes, a lot of damage already going on to the side of Major Pride. Kashi, Batir. I think this is going to be a little bit of a difference here for this guy, because he normally plays the likes of the Motsu, the likes of the Jung Fei as well, so quite tanky support heroes. The Dolia, however, is a little bit more nuanced, right? You can't dive in, you can't be as aggressive as he normally is.
Yeah, can't be as aggressive, but Travis, bottom lane right now, just, you know, MENA right now, just trying to create a little bit of space, right? I think that was what they suffered last time, where, you know, MP were kind of taking the fight to them and just, you know, they were being very reactive, not able to even farm in that lane. So MENA need to have a much better, like, 3 minutes in.
Yeah, you can already see like the armor penetration coming through for the likes of the Elaine, right? So you can see the boots being built onto Angela, those magic pen boots. So already trying to preempt that shield, preempt that health coming through to the side of Major Pride. But I feel like the Dune here has a lot of capability to soak up a lot of damage as well. The Wind Slash comes through, but not connecting onto the Lady Sun. And yeah, we already seen a little bit of a weird rotation, right? It seems a little bit more frantic for both of these sides.
Yeah, it's still kind of, you know, feeling out process. Of course, this is just game 2. MENA right now just trying to be aggressive, taking out some of those boars. But I like how Dan was, you know, is on the Doom. I think that he needs to be that aggressive type that, you know, does damage as well, because that's his MO, right? He doesn't want to just soak up damage. He needs to be able to out there and just start killing people.
Yeah, I mean, the good thing about this Ali getting this Ming, right, she's able to be a lot more aggressive, so you can see a lot more, or at least expect more initiations from Badi, right? He's able to get in, get out, and then he's able to heal back up with the Ming, but then also do a lot more damage, which could be very fatal when you're playing the Ali, especially when you proc those 3 stacks as well, dealing more damage onto your enemy.
Now, Badi, yeah, high expectations going into this game as well. He really needs to step up. Everybody on Axe right now, you know, again, after that somewhat disastrous game 1, to put it lightly, I think that this is one where they really need to bounce back. You don't want to be down 0-2.
Yep, the Duel of the Death coming through onto the Ollie, so waiting in the bushes is Alimski's MO, right? He's just waiting for that right time to dash in and claim that first blood. A little bit more extra gold going over thanks to that first blood there. We do see the CC immunity coming in from the Elaine as well. The slashes coming through. I Am Dan dealing a lot of damage. The Wind Slash hitting onto Kinesis, but not quite onto Shizuki. They're trying to take this T1 into the bot lane. Right now, it's going to be quite difficult for them with the shield barrier still on.
Yeah, Alimski coming out of, you know, he was so quick to that one. He just ambushing in, just gets that kill in and out and moving on with his life. He's level 7. I'm Dan. Has been, you know, keeping on pace, so to speak. But, oh, Shizuki, he's going to be fine.
Yeah, he's going to be fine. He's got the T1 to protect him. He's got his support system around him. The Unruly Blade coming through. Wind Slash as well. Gets a knock up onto Kinesis. But Kashibari is there to aid that healing. We do see a bit of a rotation here from the side of MENA. They are looking to try and take this neutral objective that is a Tyrant.
Yeah, this Tyrant is going to be pretty important. But a fight in the mid lane.
The Unruly Blade comes through. Yes, we do see that Kinesis gets taken down early on as well, which has kind of forced Major Pride to go straight back into their jungle, right? Rather than taking a few more deaths at this point, they think, you know what, let's cut our losses and we'll go from there. They're getting the Azure Golem. It looks like it's going to go over to Alimski as well, which on Musashi is pretty crucial, right? Because you want the cooldown as fast as possible on those skills.
Yeah, actually very huge for MENA right now to get that Tyrant, ensuring that you're securing as much as possible, having a much better game than the last one. This is what you want to do. You want to give yourself as much of an opportunity as possible, taking those neutrals. And now you're forcing it down in that top T1, and they're doing a lot of damage.
A little bit of an improvement here for the side of MENA. They're able to get that T1 in the clash lane. Sorry, farm lane is already looking pretty highly aggressed right now. Angela goes down thanks to the duel at death once more from Alimsky, picking up the first kill on the board. Obviously, first kill went over to Kinesis, where you really want to be funneling those kills into the Lady Sun right now. And we got to wait till that point, right? Till that comes up, sitting in the bush. We may see that Red might get caught out here, able to flash out. Is huge. Dashing around is Alimsky. May get caught out. The wind slash dash comes through to save him from that knockup.
Yeah, that wind slash just barely missing Alimsky. I mean, he dashed away at the right moment, so he dodged it. He basically matrixed that one. But, you know, this is a situation where MENA trying to find some sort of ambush. MENA right now, I think that some of their gank attempts are a little bit predictable, or MP, they have this crazy spider sense, and they're seeing everything.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes into competitive play, right, you expect to check certain brushes. And right here, you can kind of see that Red knows that I'm Dan's there, and Adam may not be too far behind because, hey, Shizuki has no vision onto the Zhuangyu, sorry. But already, Adam trying and take the Azure Golem away from Alimsky. I don't know if he was actually successful. It looks like he was.
Yeah, it looks like he was successful, and that's going to be very good for him. But now Travis has rotated into the top lane. A little bit of a change of pace, but in the bottom lane, a little bit of action here.
Yeah, the Unruly Blade saving Doon's life there, being able to claim over the wall, try and get into the safety of the T1, but it is no more. A duel at death coming through once more onto the Zhuangyu, but it is going to be at a detriment to the side of Major Pride. Alimsky on the run with very little health.
Yeah, he almost had it. And I think Adam right now, he's playing much, much better because he's got that skin. I think it's a skin buff where he's like playing way better than he did in the last one.
Hey, you never know. You never know. Vanilla buff, skin buff, we'll wait and see. Yeah, exactly. It's a subconscious thing. Subconscious thing. Don't play. But
go buy
right now we're seeing that's it. Yeah. Go and buy some skins. You know you want to. Go and fill up that account. But MENA currently ahead ever so slightly with that gold lead, but it seems to be being neutralized right now as well by the side of Major Pride. Very close. But again, missing out the kill onto the Ali is Alimsky taking the lead here. Once more, we do see that they lose the farm lane T1 thanks to them all focusing into this top lane. But there we go. Alimsky getting in, but it is going to be Shizuki claiming the kill onto the Angela right now. So again, 2 kills for 1, but they're able to take the T1 down into the farm lane, which is good for MENA, right? That means that they can put some pressure. They have a little bit more places to roam, and it looks like they're going to do the same into the T1 into the mid lane.
Yeah, it looks like they're just going to see the replay on this one. And it was one of those things where a body had gone down, and Travis is like, oh, I'm getting pressure in the top lane as well. And Travis is calling for help. He's calling the cops, and he's just like, guys, I need help. And he's like, where are the intruders? And they're like, oh, they're inside the house. And MP just came out of, again, left field, just taking everybody out. MP right now just, dictating full map control, and they're just dominating this game thus far.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think they were inside the house. They was everywhere. They was on the premise. They were pretty much all up in your face while he was on the phone call to the police, right? They're like, hey, where's the intruder? He's like, hey, he's on the phone call. Do you want to FaceTime him? But here we go. Major Pride looking to try and take the second tyrant of the game from the side of MENA, which, again, going into these team fights is going to be huge for them, especially for the Lady Sun, especially for the likes of the Elaine. Plenty more damage coming through, trying to contest. The enemy's Assure Golem. They're able to get it. So a steal for the steal. We saw that Zhuangyu was able to get in. We see that the charge goes in. The Hodgeman slash doesn't quite actually connect and take down Red QT on the side of Major Pride.
Oh, man. Adam right there going ham or trying to go in 1 versus 5. I mean, he was really trying to get Red QT, but this is it's a high risk, low reward play. I mean, it's Red QT. Yeah, you're killing him. But I mean, if we're looking at net worth, he's not even the highest. He's the second lowest on the team. So the value really isn't there. This is one of those things where, Adam, you need to hold the fort. You need to just let I'm Dan kind of dictate the pace of this thing.
Ooh, baited the Blazing Brilliance. Thanks to the Death on Sunset, though. Keeps Shizuki alive. That's currently a 1-0 trade right now. We are seeing that Doon is into the back of the line there. Gets the wind slash knock up onto 3 of Major Pride. That's a small target hitbox to actually claim 3 people, right? They have to be close together, but there is still plenty more to be had there. The Frigid Prison not quite connecting onto MENA.
Yeah, and Travis was the first to fall, and it was one of those things where MENA, if they go into this fight, it's a bad one. You don't want to be going into a team fight down a player, and it's a situation where, hey, MP probably should have welcomed it. They probably could have baited it out, if anything else, because, again, if you don't have the Angela, you're mitigating a lot of that damage. So, again, MP right now just being very strong, understanding how to play with this lead. They have a huge lead in the sense of, the kills at least, net worth, not as much.
Yeah, they're struggling to gain that lead, but I think it's just down to the actual pressure for MENA doing a lot here. But again, contesting the second neutral objective, they get the Tyrant. Adam goes down once more, but they're able to reset that Overlord. So no Overlord for the side of MENA, which could be huge for the side of Major Pride. Still beat into this match. Blazing Brilliance eliminates Limsky, but we are getting kills across the board. Our body goes down, double kill over to Kinesis. That is a 3-2 trade right now for the side of Major Pride. Are they going to take another kill onto Travis? Travis looking pretty low. Travis goes down. It is a triple kill for Kinesis. Can they take this T2? All they have to wait for is that minion wave, but by the time that comes, Dune and Adam are going to be here.
Oh, Kinesis starting to come online. He has the damage, and they want more. Adam going in.
Yep, Fearless Charge coming in with the hedge money. It's a slash, but again, just not connecting. He is gone before he can even activate the last hit of his ultimate. Once again, Major Pride overturning what could have been a fruitful start for MENA.
Okay, Adam on this Yu going for a Fearless Charge. I have all the fear for him. Every time he goes in, I'm scared for his life because, that situation where you're kind of like throwing yourself, you're feeding yourself to the enemy team. Not great right now. Adam right now, 0-3-0, really struggling in that bottom lane and as a Clash laner here with only 5.8k net worth.
Yeah, considering that Limsky and I'm Down were very close neck and neck in terms of the gold resources right now, and you can kind of see that that's already slipping away. That 1.5k difference alone in the jungle is going to be huge for the side of Major Pride. We have the Shadow Overlord, potentially the Vanguard in the hands of Major Pride, waiting to drop it. They're probably going to wait for that right moment when they get the pressure off, drop it down, and just try and just eliminate the lead that MENA have.
Yeah, and try to figure out how to get back in. I mean, they're down 5k. If anything, you need to deal with these Vanguards. It's going to be pushing throughout. It's going to be tough. All 5 members right now are just fighting for the same farm almost. It's difficult to find any sort of farm right now. MP have done a great job of controlling the map, pushing them into the base, and MENA are scared. They're hiding under the T3, singing Kumbaya, holding hands under that tower. Not really much they can do.
Hey, maybe the Kumbaya buff may be the thing that they need. Again, it's a defense, and sometimes the greatest defense is the best offense. But right now, they have one less fence, which is the higher ground turret in that mid lane being taken down here. We're seeing some traded blows going on to the Vanguards, trying to just shut down Death on Sunset into the backline, thanks to Olimsky. But there we go. Duel at Death coming through once more. Axe Giant down. Body is down. Adam is down. Is this game 2 already over for the side of Major Pride? They have the Vanguard. Down goes Giant as well, and it looks like it's gonna